Hi, welcome to another episode of The Lab at Good Cube Kitchen. My name is Yassine Butler, and this week we are going to continue our celebration of Soul Food Appreciation Month. Not allowing people to go straight from Halloween to Christmas is my solemn pledge. We will not forget about Thanksgiving, and so we are going to appreciate one of those things about the function that never gets overlooked but isn't always raved about, the pound cake. I absolutely love pound cake. It is so simple to make. It's a great, dense, moist cake. It's one of my grandmother's favorite things to make and to eat. And so today we're going to be putting on my favorite pound cake recipe. Fun fact, one time I actually screwed this up to the tune of making six cakes all at once. It was terrible. I was putting it on for a bake sale and I didn't read the recipe correctly and I preheated my oven. This is an important thing to remember with this particular recipe. Do not, do not, do not preheat your oven or your cake will turn out like rubber. So we're going to start with half a cup or 2 sticks of butter. Then we're going to whip this together with some brown sugar and white sugar. You know how I feel about white sugar, but when it comes to baking recipes, I try to stick to pretty close to what the recipe calls for. I think I'm using the wrong attachment, actually. All right, now let's add over 8 ounces of sour cream. I'm just gonna eyeball this. One of the things about this recipe is it's pretty forgiving. This is a 16-ounce container, so about half of it. While this is creaming, I'm going to sift together my baking soda, half a teaspoon, and 3 cups of flour. Fun thing that I found is if you fill the Pyrex all the way up to the top, it's usually almost exactly 3 cups. The distance between the 2 and the top is additionally a cup, usually on the 2 cup cup. Always scrape down the sides. Make sure we don't have any stuck to the bottom. All right, so I'm going to combine a little bit of this over at a time. Now I'm going to add over about 3 drops of our lemon essential oil. Fourth for good luck. Forgot the salt, but there's already a good amount of salt in the butter, so I'm going to skip it. Don't do this at home. Now that everything is nice and combined, we are going to pan this up. All right, baking trick. When you know you have to butter your pan and you are using butter, take your butter wrappers from your softened butter and run them around the pan. You're always going to have excess butter on them, so you might as well use it for your final project. Now these can go in the trash. All right. I can't wait to lick this off camera. Okay. I'm gonna flour that. All right, so I'm going to put this into a cold oven and let it come to temperature with the oven at 325 for about an hour to an hour and 20 minutes.
Two hours later.
It is time to remove our cake from the oven. Take it and plug it. Yeah, baby. That's a pretty cake. Look at that. I'm so glad I bought this. This silicone cake pan is a new addition to the kitchen. As with most of the things that I purchased, I found it online, secondhand. There's a set that it came with. It was 25 bucks for the set. Super excited for that. Man. Oh, it smells so delicious. So I'm going to let this cool for about an hour before I do anything to it. So it's been about an hour and a half. Took a nap. Let's cut into cake. Let's not be fat. What I really love about this recipe is that I really enjoy a really dense piece of cake. I know a lot of people are super pro light, airy cakes, but I'm all for a heavy, dense piece of cake. When you use the sour cream and all the eggs and everything, you still get a very moist piece of cake, but the crumb and the denseness of it is really there. I feel like this cake should be called a pound cake. I'm topping it with a little bit of the lemon custard that I'm going to be using for Sunday's episode. I'm going to turn that into ice cream. Alone, the cake is fabulous. The lemon is super bright. The exterior is nice and crunchy. It's got a dense moistness to it. Overall, it's an amazing cake. When I combine them, though, that became a crossover episode. So, stick around for Sunday's episode so that you can learn how to make this custard, because you can serve it like this with the custard, or you can serve it the way that I'm going to show you on Sunday. I'm gonna be honest, I love the ending of an episode where I'm pretty much just kind of like, I don't even want to talk to you all anymore. I just want to finish what I made. With that being said, let's thank the good Lord for good food and good times. All that good, especially this cake, is Good Cube. Please follow me on all social media platforms at Good Cubed. That's GOODCUB3D on all social media platforms, and then always have a good one.